Bookish Nerdy Girl coming at you with another video. Today I'm going to be checking out Introduction to Kamen Rider. You guys have been asking for more Kamen Rider or Super Sentai stuff, so before I did any more in-depth looks into it, I wanted to get a little bit more of a feel for what Kamen Rider actually is about. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm your girl, Bookish Nerdy Girl. I do anime, I do cartoon, I do video game stuff, I do horror stuff, and of course I will do reactions outside of those main categories. So let me just pull up the video so we can get this started, and let's get it!
Okay, so let me tell you about Kamen Rider.
Alright, I'm ready.
With this franchise being nearly 50 years old,
Holy
alongside
shit.
having over 30 seasons plus movies, specials, and crossovers, it may seem overwhelming
Damn.
at first, but that's what this video is for. Starting with the basics, there are three eras of Kamen Rider.
Okay.
The Showa era, from 1971's Kamen Rider, also referred to as Ichigo, to the theatrical Kamen Rider J. The Heisei era.
Okay, the Heisei era.
From 2000's Kamen Rider Kuga to 2019's Kamen Rider Gyo.
Okay.
And the Reiwa era.
Okay.
From 2019's Kamen Rider 01 onward. Aside from being easily organizable, each era has its own style that can appeal to anyone.
I've definitely noticed
but where
that.
do you start? Each season is standalone for the most part, so you can really begin anywhere.
Cool.
Kamen Riders do appear a lot more together during a Showa era season, while the Heisei era has crossovers during movies. But again, you can basically start anywhere without worrying about watching anything
Is it Heisei or is it
prior.
Heisei?
Now what to watch specifically. The absolute main #1 thing I always recommend is whatever looks cool to you.
Yeah?
Did you grow up with older monster movies and enjoy the classic feel of the Showa era?
Yes and no.
Do you like a more modern look with the Reiwa era? Maybe you like the drama of early Heisei, or the visual style of
I'm all about
Heisei's later
characterization,
half. Does
so
a particular suit stand out to you? What about the motif? Have you ever come across a cool clip and wanted to watch where it came from?
I've seen a few clips, obviously, from you guys,
interests and appeals to you is an easy start, especially since I think any season can appeal to generally anyone.
Cool.
Every season has a great cast, wonderful stories to be invested in, and of course, fantastic action. I'd advise against avoiding seasons just because someone else didn't like it.
Okay.
Who knows, maybe it could become your favorite.
Very true.
Everyone
Very
has
true.
their own opinion, so please, enjoy what you want.
Yeah, I agree.
Although, if you're still
Don't be
stuck
judging.
on what to watch, then here are a few seasons I can recommend.
Okay.
Kamen Rider Double O's and Fours are the first 3 seasons of what's known as Heisei
Okay,
Phase
I've
2,
seen
or
some of
Neo
the
Heisei.
Dark Riders from
They're
this
the easiest
era.
to get into since they're episodic while having
And they looked pretty
overarching
interesting,
mysteries that
so
keep you
I'm all
sane
about characterization and
just one more
storyline.
episode. You might be interested in Double's detective stories that has 2 people become one Kamen Rider.
Okay, see,
Or
that's
the
what I
story of
thought.
a wanderer who teams up with a monster to fight the manifestation of human desires in Kamen Rider O's.
That's pretty deep.
Or a high schooler who juggles
Especially for a
class
kid
and making
show.
friends with absolutely everyone while fighting monsters along the way with Kamen Rider Forzei.
Okay.
There's a lot to love with these 3,
Yeah.
especially their cast and their heartfelt journeys. Having cool suits helps too.
Yeah, the
Earlier
suits
when I
the
said
suits are
that
definitely
each
cool.
era has their own style, that can also apply to the Heisei era's early and later halves,
Okay.
often referred to as Heisei Phase 1 and Phase 2.
Okay.
Early Heisei has more of a dramatic and serious tone compared to the later half.
Ooh, I like
but
me
that's
my
not
drama.
to say Phase 2 can't be serious either. Kamen Rider Kuga
Okay.
might be the closest to a J-drama as it follows a lone rider fighting human-like monsters that are trying to play deadly games.
I'm gonna have to check that one out.
It's a slower paced
Shit.
season, but those quieter moments make you enjoy the little things, like a thumbs up from our hero. Another easy recommendation is Kamen Rider Dan-O, where an accident-prone young man is thrust into a time-traveling train as he makes friends with monsters,
Time-traveling train,
while going through
interesting.
touching moments that I haven't experienced anywhere else. Of course, I'm not going over every single season.
Yeah, I don't
These
blame you.
5
I
are
don't
just
blame
the
you. It's
easiest
okay.
I can
No need to get
recommend
crazy,
to you
man.
for Heisei. As for Reiwa, then the next thing I can say is to watch any current season.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. Showa era is just a fun time. Ichigo's cheesy yet sincere episodicness is great.
Okay,
Kamen
which
Rider
is kind of the
Stronger
feel I
has
was
some
getting from the
classic
70s
action.
one, which is
Kamen
kind of
Rider
why I was
Black
like a
and
little
Black
turned
RX
off
are
to
well
it,
regarded by having
honestly.
great stories to follow. Kamen Rider ZO is a movie you can just sit down and enjoy with touching characters.
Okay.
These may be older than some are used to, but they shouldn't be skipped. Or at the very least, appreciate how far we've come with the franchise. Oh yeah, there are a few outliers I want to bring up as you continue your rider journey. There was an American adaptation of Kamen Rider Ryuki.
My brother
called
actually
Kamen
really
Rider
likes
Dragon Knight.
Kamen
I
Rider
personally
Dragon
really
Knight.
loved it, since it still feels like a Kamen Rider season.
He actually really liked
with
it.
Great characters, story, certain tropes, and action, just with English actors. It's very unique, especially compared to its Japanese counterpart. And there is another American adaptation called Saban's Masked Rider.
Ooh, that does not
We
sound
don't
good.
talk about that.
Yeah,
one.
that did not sound like one that we talk about.
Our anniversary seasons, Kamen Rider Decade and Kamen Rider Geo for
Cool.
Heisei Phase 1 and 2 respectively. I did say you can start anywhere. While these aren't major exceptions, you should take these with caution anyway.
Okay, so
mostly
if
with
you
Kamen
don't want
Rider Geo.
if you don't want any
Decade
spoilers,
has a couple
watch the
cameos
other
from
ones
previous
first. Okay,
writers, but he
that's
travels
cool. I
through
get that.
alternate versions of past Rider seasons. So
Okay.
in a way, it's like a small taste of them.
That's cool
On
though.
the other hand, Geo has cameos galore and brings up a lot of past events.
Okay, so then watch the other
some
ones
of which
first.
kind of expect you to know.
Okay.
Again, you can watch these anniversary seasons.
Okay.
Just be wary of them.
No,
With
that
all
makes
that being
sense.
said,
That makes
there's
sense.
so much I didn't bring up, since these are my personal recommendations.
Okay.
You can start your
yeah,
Kamen
I
Rider
get it.
journey anywhere you like, and I think you'll enjoy this Karate Bugman series.
Karate
If there's
Bugman.
anything you're
Okay, that's
interested in, then
different.
let me know. And to those who are already fans, then talk about your recommendations too.
okay.
Just remember to be inclusive and don't tell anyone to avoid any certain season.
Yeah, that's pretty
See
understandable.
you next time.
Okay, so that was the end of the video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. This was recommended to me, and I really wanted to check it out before I got too in-depth with seeing more of the storyline for Kamen Rider or getting, you know, a little bit more of the information from you guys, because I was still kind of like, okay, there's different ones. I'm assuming they were just kind of different series, similar to how Power Rangers does it, but it's clearly not the same just from the description that YouTube creator ended up explaining. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in more about the Kamen Rider series. I'm also going to check out Super Sentai. My brother was obsessed with Dragon Knight. He loved it, and then he ended up watching all the other different seasons for Kamen Rider. So definitely something I'm gonna have to check out. I don't know, maybe he'll pop in and he'll want to watch it or something, but yeah, that was interesting, and I definitely want to give Kamen Rider a try. I know a couple of people have asked if I could do episode reactions. If it allows me to and there's no copyright issues, then I will totally upload episode reactions, because like I said, Kamen Rider does look really good. So yeah, thanks for the recommendation, everyone. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy amidst all of the crap and all the bullshit that's been going down. This has been your girl, Bookish Nerdy Girl. Peace out, everybody.